My eyes. That was fine. My eyes are dry. Alright, I did it. My eyes. I can see. Alright, so. Oh, wait. You guys probably can't hear me, though. Alright. Microphone. Stay. Thank you. Alright, chat. So, possibly going to be playing some games with my friends. Possibly. Don't know when they're getting on. So, until then, you're going to hear me rant about Isaiah chapter 8. Because, for those of you unaware, which are most of you because I don't really share a lot of my personal life with my Twitch chat. Well, that's partly true, partly not true. As of this moment, I haven't shared as much of the stuff that's going on recently, but not to say I haven't in the past, because in the past I did tell you about, and also about, so you know about those things, but besides the point. I run a young adult Bible study for my church. And I have been, for the last 5 days, trying to figure out, okay, how to do Isaiah, the book of the Bible. So if you don't know about the Bible, this is going to be very confusing. Hopefully you do know. If not, just speak up. I'll explain what you might not understand. This is kind of just so I can get my thoughts thrown out there and then re-listen to them tomorrow. Hopefully in time for the Bible study on Tuesday. Also, if anyone tunes in that has gone to that Bible study and goes to that Bible study, no, you don't. You didn't hear anything I'm talking about. This is all just metaphorical. You're imagining this right now. This is fake. This is not real. This is not real. I am not in your walls. So I've been going through the book of Isaiah with this Bible study group. It's been pretty good. We got through the first 5 chapters, skipped chapter 6, did chapter 7. However, now, the biggest issue with Isaiah is it is a total of, I think it's 63 chapters. Let me check real quick. It is, in fact, 66 chapters. All right, so that's 66 chapters in the Bible. You know how many chapters that is? That's a lot. Especially for a Bible study. It's like a crazy amount. So I'm now running into an issue where up until this point, I've done Bible studies about the New Testament. This is the first Old Testament that I have led. I've done New Testament, Galatians, and Timothy. I'm already forgetting. My mind's going. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy, dude. You can't see it, but this is what my desk looks like. I got my Bible right here. Actually, here. You look at it. All right. So I got my Bible here. I got Adam Clark's entire commentary thing. I got my notes, and then I also have this commentary open that I'm listening, or I'm doing research on, looking at. Anyways, so I'm going crazy. I'm absolutely losing it. Because I haven't done an Old Testament study this intensive before. I've done Amos, Joel, Jonah. What was that? There was another one. Haven't done an Old Testament study on Daniel yet. What was the other one? Obadiah? I think it was Obadiah. So, even though those books are short. I think the longest one was 7 chapters, maybe 6 or 7 chapters. These earbuds are not staying in. I hope they would stay in, but they're just not. I gotta put smaller ear tips on. So, I am kind of at a loss for where I'm supposed to go with this. Like, I got advice from my mentor that I should split it up and not do every single chapter, because if you did 66 chapters, even if you did a chapter a week, that's over a year in one book, which is pretty crazy. So I'm trying to split it up and do chunks of books, or do a chunk of this, skip a portion, go to the next chunk. I am now finding I can't decide if I skip chapter 8 or if I do chapter 8. Because I was talking to my one friend, Schmoen. He's a friend of the channel. He's been on here. He might even pop in tonight. He suggested that we just do a summary of chapter 8. It's like, yeah, probably a good idea. So I just started reading through and taking some notes on Isaiah chapter 8. I now have 3 pages of notes. And I'm like, this isn't really a summary. This is just my notes on the chapter. So then I saw Adam Clark commentary has a 2-paragraph summary. So I'm like conflicted. Do I just plagiarize? I mean, it's not plagiarism. I'm not using this for profit. But do I just take Adam Clark's? Or do I just use my notes? Because here, this is what I've written down in my notes. Isaiah chapter 8 summary. Verses 1 through 8. Isaiah bears another son named Maher-shalal-hash-baz, which means spread to the spoil, hurry to the plunder. A lot of Old Testament names are really crazy, really weird. I love them, but especially for people that aren't used to hearing them and reading them, yeah, Maher-shalal-hash-baz is not a fun one to say. And then I have, after that, this quote. For before the boy knows to call father or mother, the wealth of Damascus and spoils of Samaria will be carried off to the king of Assyria. God informs the people of Israel that they will be punished for their alliancing with Rezin and the son of Remaliah, who I'm pretty sure is named Pekah, but they only ever refer to him as the son of Remaliah for some reason. I haven't been able to find in a commentary yet why they don't refer to him by his name. So it's a little wild. It's driving me a little bit cuckoo. No. This is actually the schizo post. It's a Christ-based schizo post. Okay, I'm losing it. So, then after that, they'll be punished for their alliance with Rezin and Syria. The Lord willing, the Euphrates will bring the Euphrates River against them, which is now talking about Judah, which is separate from Israel, because Israel and Judah at this time are split. There's the king of Judah and the king of Israel. The king of Israel is the lower 10 tribes, the southern tribes, northern tribes. They're the northern tribes. Judah is the southern tribes, Judah and Benjamin, I believe. But Judah will still be punished because they are trying to rely on the king of Assyria when they should be relying on the God. Yahweh, the God of Israel, that guy. The guy who brought them out of Egypt. The guy that has been their God for, by this point, 200 years, I think. The Assyrians' king's glory will overflow and pour into Judah, reaching all your lands. Emmanuel, God with us. And then I wrote verse 9 through 16. All is futile in the face of the Lord. Amen. If you're trying to go against the living God, it's not going to go well for you. But, okay. So I don't know why I wrote 9 through 10. That's not 9 through 16. Man, my handwriting is getting really bad. All right, then I have verses 11 through 22. Only the Lord's army are holy. Only he is held in awe. Only he is feared. A funny note about this is nowadays we have the word awful, which means like it's terrible, it's bad, it's gross, icky. Back in the day, awful meant awe, as in you're in awe, full, just as a descriptor. It meant something to be in awe of. So when it's talking about God being awful, well, in the Bible it's referred to awful, but in here, never mind. I think I'm crazy. Verse 14. Hear he, the Lord will be sanctuary, but not for the houses of Israel. Jesus is a stone of stumbling and a rock of offense. 1 Peter 2, 6 through 8. This is in reference to some of the verses in here. All right. Verse 12. Judah were worried about Israel and Syria, but the true punishment would be the Syrians, as I mentioned before, who they thought were their allies. Kind of maybe have God as your ally instead. All right. Wait upon the Lord Most High. Focus your attention upon him, even in the dark times. Study his word that you may know him further. And then I have the name for Maher Shalal Hashbaz. And then I had for the rest of the chapter, don't turn to the spiritualists and mediums. Don't seek the dead. Law equals God's holy commands. Testimony, God's dealing with his people's recorded. God's words are oftentimes repeated for the sake of emphasis. Spurgeon says it is often the word that converts, not a sleek saying of a preacher paraphrased. So those are my notes, but it's not really a chapter summary. So I was like, as I was going through, I'm like, no, this is just my notes on this chapter. These aren't a summary to go over briefly in the first maybe 5-6 minutes of the Bible study. So now I'm conflicted. Do I just do that? Just go through the chapter? Because we could go through the chapter, but then we're kind of just going to be stuck in the same conundrum next week. So then I was like, you know what? Let's pull out my Adam Clark commentary. See what he has to say, because I like to read a few different sources if I can, or if the chapter is interesting or isn't as interesting, maybe hear something else from someone else. So Adam Clark says this. Chapter 8 summary. Prediction respecting the conquest of Syria and Israel by the Assyrians. For a long time I thought Syria and Assyria were the same. Israel, 1 through 4. Israel, for rejecting the Gentile stream of Shiloah near Jerusalem, is threatened to be overflown by the great river of Assyria, manifestly alluded by this strong figure to the conquest of Tiglath-Pileser, and Shalmaneser over the kingdom. 5:7. The invasion of the kingdom of Judah by the Assyrians under Sennacherib foretold. 8. The prophet assures the Israelites and Syrians that their hostile attempts against Judah shall be frustrated. 9 through 10. Exhortation not to be afraid of the wrath of man, but to fear the displeasure of God. 11 through 13. Judgment which shall overtake those who put no confidence in Jehovah. 14 through 15. The prophet proceeds to warn his countrymen about idolatry, divination, and the like sinful practices, exhorting them to seek direction from the word of God, professing in a beautiful apostrophe that this was his own pious resolution, and to enforce the counsel and strengthen their faith. He points to his children, whose symbolic names were signs or pledges of the divine promises. 16 through 20, judgments of God against the final impenitent. 21 through 22. It's also made me realize something, that I'm not really good at summarizing things. I go into way too much detail. like with my recent video on the Unchanging Jimmy on the substance schlocky horror, but I like it. Or why can't I not remember the titles I gave my YouTube videos anymore? So in the video, I split it into a few different sections. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's on the Unchanging Jimmy on YouTube, link below. In that video, I spent probably 8 minutes, 10 minutes of that video just being a summary of the film. And I'm like, that doesn't make much. Like, I'm going off on a few tangents. It took me a while to actually edit the video together to where I felt like I was confident enough in putting it out there, and it just wasn't just crazy. I mean, I'm still crazy. But yeah, it's made me realize I'm not really good at summarizing things. I want to get better at it. So maybe this is a whole thing is just me just saying, yeah, I'm not really good at summarizing things. Yeah, I think that's what it is, because I didn't really summarize well. Get out with my face cam. I'm also really bad about breathing when I'm talking. Chat, I've noticed that. I'll just kind of start talking and then forget to breathe, and then I feel lightheaded like I do right now. Well, actually, no, I more so feel out of breath, not lightheaded, but you know the difference. Oh, wow, my eyebrows really change when I do that. There's my water. Water's very sweet. I think that means I was a little dehydrated. I think that's what that means. Yeah, that didn't take me as long as I thought it would. Thought I'd get a little bit more heated or something. Oh. Yeah, who needs to see a face cam, right? Hello. It's me. This is your normal face for Jimmy. This is how I normally am sitting in a video when I'm streaming, you know? Yeah, most of the stream most of this is just me trying to figure out what I want to, how I want to go ahead with the study, because there. Wait, oh no, that's not even picking up at all on OBS though. Wait, so then that means if I do this and then do this. Hello. All right, hello. Hello? I love audio. It's my favorite. It's one of the more intriguing parts of trying to set up a stream. I'm not really good at it. So yeah, what do you guys think? Should I just go with a crazy 16-minute rant about what it was about 16 minutes? About Isaiah chapter 8? Or do I just take the Adam Clark summary? I honestly should have just gone with the Adam Clark first because that eases it, makes it a little bit easier for me to from the start, you know? Alright, he says he'll be on in 15 minutes. Let's see if I can get a Balatro run in first in that time. Wait, was I currently in a run? I don't remember this. Oh no, it's a new run. Never mind. Alright, good. I'm set. Oh wait, that was a... I could have had a straight. This is... Oh, is that enough for 300? It is. Okay, phew. Oh, the Discord overlay does show up. Well, if I get the discount, I could that. Yeah, because that gets me to $9. 9. That's worth it. Okay, banana. Gross Michael, you're gonna break after this run. This one right here, aren't you? Playing cards can be added. $300. Okay, 1,300. I can do that. I can do that. Ooh. Mad Joker. I don't really know if I can really run Madness Joker that well. There's quite a few Jokers in here that I still have a hard time playing. That was actually the exact same amount I got last hand. Gosh, there's a bird that is constantly smacking my windows because it sees its reflection in them. Or something. My other thought is that it just has brain damage, but some people I'm friends with are like, no, it's because the bird's just seeing reflections. I'm pretty confident it's just crazy, but who am I to judge, I guess. I don't even know what I got rid of. Wait, did I get rid of a face card? No. Okay. That's awkward. What do I get for a single ace? Okay. Not terrible, not terrible. It's still here. Dang. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't know what I thought I'd do. Oh, did I get rid of my aces? No, I still have aces. Good. Getting this polychrome would be great. 3 of a kind. Let's see. That is enough. What is it? 4,000? Okay. Oh, first plate face card. The issue is, I'm running aces. Alright, goodbye 2s. I'm slowly but surely getting rid of every single 2 I have. Now I just need strength cards. I can turn all my kings into aces. Oh, well, the issue is if I get a baron then. Alright, let's try a 2-pair. What do I got? Alright, flush. Probably doesn't get me there. Does it? Oh, it does not. 2-pair. Ooh. This, with the... Okay, made it. Oh. This is not going as well as I was hoping. 3 of a kind. Abstract Joker. You know what? Let's get crazy. Only $7 for all of those? Okay. I really need to get the other discard vouchers. What does this get me? $7,000. That's not good though. I need more. I need more. Okay, 20. A polychrome 9. Whew. Nah. How did I lose cards already? Fine, guess I'll use a gold. What run am I on? Oh, I just beat Big Blind. Okay. Oh, dude, that Polychrome 9 looks so good. I need 3 of a kind, though. Not quite. So definitely gotta go for a 3 of a kind. ×3 on final hand. The issue is my banana is I usually expect my banana to break by now, honestly. By now it's usually broken, so I'm a little flabbergasted, to be frank. I need to do 10,000. I think I can do 10,000 with this. Just barely. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. The steel 6 with the red seal would be pretty cool. Uh-huh, yeah. Creates a random rare joker, sets money to 0. Stuntman? Okay. I can get behind Stuntman. All spades are debuffed. What's that? Polychrome? Nope, that's a heart. Okay. No. What's this 3 of a kind get me? I might actually sell out of the Scholar, maybe. I need to get this. I need to get something special on that. Gold, steel, or otherwise. I forgot this thing does -2 hand size. +1. I gotta go. I'm gonna go for it. Ace. Increase the amount of aces I have. Oh, rare card. Let's see if I can get lucky. All right. All right, full house. That works. I don't have any times malt. That's what I'm missing. Do I have more 10s? I do have more 10s and 9s. Okay, well, good run. Orange steak. I cannot seem to figure out how to do orange steak. Oh, that I might take that skip. Need an 8. That's not an 8. Yeah, I am gonna take that skip. $5. Okay, let's see if I can get a crazy joker. That's not a crazy joker. Is this a crazy joker? +1 hand size. Sure, let's go for it. All heart cards are debuffed. Ooh. Okay. 426. That was not clean. That was not a clean run. Win. Not run, win. Full house. Okay, $4. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? Okay, so I could go with this. The issue is it does require me to keep spending money, obviously. Use it. Actually, no, let's do the 7. Alright, well now I just need to get those cards into my hand. Oh wait, what am I doing? I got a straight right there. What is the... There's a... Isn't there a card that produces... reliably produces... steel cards? Or am I going crazy? Alright, let's run the gambit. Okay. Must have 5 cards, okay. I can do that. I just need a 9 or a 9 and a jack. Wait. 8, 7, 6. 1.5, 1.5, alright. That was not good. Bro, just barely. Played aces. I might have to go for it. Play aces. Okay, well, I am going for it. Give $1 per unused discard this run. That one's such an annoying. Wait a second. Can I maybe get? No, I can't. $1,800. Now getting a. What I need to do a single hand for boss blind. It would have to be aces. $3,200. Ooh, yeah, I think that's gonna be difficult. What does a full house get me? Okay, if I can get a full house with aces, I have it. But realistically, I'm not. We went into a class. That's right, that's right, that's right. Well, there's a straight, but I don't think that's gonna get me anywhere, buddy. Okay. 4 of a kind, I think, gets me. I just need to level it up. Alright, so I'm running aces, vampire. Oh, we should move that back there. I haven't discovered. Wait, what is the boss blind? All spades cards. That's not really a concern. Let's get egg. You know what? I'm gonna let's risk it. All right, that's a full house. $8,000. I really need aces though to utilize Scholar. Bro, that'd be really funny. Wait, what hold up. What was I about to do? Suit. Is this enough? This is looking pretty good. Now the shop used to have 2 jokers. What? Hold up. Wait, this actually might go crazy. Yes. Yes. Buy and use. Yes! I still have the polychrome, and I have another polychrome. Oh, this is great. All spades are debuffed. I'm gonna get a queen. This is gonna be a queen. I'm gonna have lost the run because I... Okay, 200. I just need 200. Just need 200. You know what? That was better than the alternative. Bro, that would have sucked if I died to the first boss blind. After getting this amazing of a start. Okay, well that's a little bit more annoying.
Hello?
Hello, what up?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good.
Dude, I have the perfect run going for Balatro. Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Addict? You're
I'm
addicted, Malachi.
nope, 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 not
You
nope.
have a problem.
No, I
You have
don't.
a problem. It's time to
No,
admit it. It's time
I
to admit
don't
it, Malachi.
have
It's
a
okay.
I
We're
don't have a
here for you,
problem. I
Malachi.
do not have a
We're here for you.
I don't know what you're talking. I do not have a problem.
Side note, I'm gonna kill myself.
I am on
because
stream.
I have these... Okay, for legal reasons, I'm not actually going to do that. I was just using that as a form of expression because I have a travel brochure thing that I have to make.
You're
For a
still
company
working on
does
that?
not offer... Yes, because my last design was, she was like, "Oh, sorry, it's just not good enough." And I'm like, "What do you mean? You gave me no guidance." And I was like, "Yeah, it's just not what I'm looking for." I'm like, "Freaking, it'll be what you're looking for because I said it's what you're looking for, jerk." My teacher is just giving me no direction and then mad at me when I don't follow her non-existent directions.
Gotcha.
So, mildly irritated about that.
I could understand that. Yeah. Oh, that's a king? Crap. That's alright. That's right. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Run is fine. Please be a ace. Oh, let's go. I did it. So, what are we thinking to play?
Probably For Honor again because it's the only thing with 4 players that we can all play.
Okay, because Micah wanted to play.
Oh. In that case, we have 5 people.
Does
I guess
Chivalry 2
whoever
do up
gets
to
you
5?
Yes, I would probably not play if we have to play Chivalry 2 though, because
Oh,
I
you
don't
don't
have
like
it
it?
installed.
Oh, okay.
And it would take like an hour to install. And at that point, I would just be like, I don't know. I'm
Gotcha.
not a huge fan of Chivalry.
Really?
I mean, if you guys want to play, you guys can go ahead. I'll probably just work on my thing, my brochure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right, please get me there. Please get me there. Yep, got me there. Let's go. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's go crazy. Let's see. Let's where's Micah? Okay. I'm not gonna turn that down. I'm also not gonna turn that down. All right. Green Joker is so hard to level up. Alright, when this, whenever... I think I'll end stream when this runs over. $4, what do I got, what do I got? Nah. Play only one hand. I thought, oh wait, no I didn't. That was last game. Let's build up Green Joker a little bit. Okay, well, I should be able to win this. Boss blind! If I get a 3. That's nice, that's nice. Ooh, DNA would be very interesting. I don't think we're gonna go with it, though. Let's see if I can get some face cards. No, for a 3 of a kind. Alright. I want to risk it. Oh, I should have done the queens into kings. I'm stupid. It's fine. It's fine. Three of a kind. Let's go. Oh, I didn't have. Oh, I didn't have the queen. Oh, should have tried for that. Start with the 0 discards. Ooh, that's not gonna be fun. Of course. What was the boss blind? Oh, that'd be funny. Oh, 0 discards, that's right. Alright, this got me. Oh. That's not good, though. I think I gotta get out of the photograph. Or maybe... Hmm. Just barely. Ooh. Where is the king? I need kings. Dang. Well, chat. Gonna call stream there. Wanted to do a pretty quick one just because I'm trying to get back into the streaming routine. So going forward, it's probably gonna be a like weekend streams, like Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending on the week. I sometimes have stuff going on Sunday, so that might obviously interflict with it, but hoping to do streams those days and then maybe throughout the week as my schedule allows. But I want to focus more on getting connected to you guys and sharing and playing games. I have a bunch of games I want to play, and I'm thinking to do a month where I just like play through a bunch of the games I have on Steam to try to get through them, since I have I think 130 and I mainly play only 7. So until next time though, Godspeed, God bless, peace.